Excuse the crazy hair. Today I'm thinking I'm going to give this a spring kind of revamp. I want to lighten it in places, maybe a bit underneath because this is pretty much all dark here, and maybe bring some highlighted bits to frame my face a bit more. I have already got some pre-lightened bits, as you can possibly see here. I don't want to go too wild over that. I don't really want to damage it anymore because my hair doesn't really like bleach very much. But yeah, I just want to give it a bit of a remodel. I am not a professional. I just really like doing my own hair. I mean, salons are really pricey. I know they're great. Like, it's so much healthier for your hair and so much better, and I do insist you go to a salon. But if you're like me and you love to get drugstore kind of products to do it yourself with, then this is what I'm gonna do. I know I'm gonna get a lot of, oh, you shouldn't bleach your hair at home. That's what I'm gonna do. I also have a selection of dyes. I've got Mystic Purple by Nice and Wilson. I've got Indigo Night by the same company. I've got a couple of live bottles. This one's number 87. I've got a feeling that one's like the purpley pink. And I've also got number 95, which I think is Electric Blue, which I used in my toning video. So if you want to go over and check that out, I will leave a link or something somewhere around here. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start mixing my bleach. So again, stressing the fact I am not a professional, I have got a random mixture of stuff that I'm going to be using. Okay, gloves are essential. I've got my dye top on, the Marauders map, of course. I've got some Jerome Russel High Lift powder bleach, and I also have a Jerome Russel developer in a 40 vol. And my child is crying. She is probably going to be in the background now because you moony pants. You stressing fast. Anyway, back to where we were. I've got some standard white conditioner because I find, as my hair doesn't really like bleach very much, I tend to use the same amount of bleach versus powder, and then I like to add in some conditioner just to not only make the texture a bit smoother and a better consistency that I like to use, so it's wetter and it doesn't dry out so much so it stops developing, but I also find it just generally works a little bit better on my hair. So you are too young to have your hair dyed. You are too small. You don't even have hair. You have like a little tuft and that is it. Just a tuft. Just a tuft. I'm gonna crack on and start mixing. So I have a random kids bowl. I have your standard brush. Don't know what it's called. So you want to make sure everything's nice and clean and dry. Hello mate. This is kid number 1. Gonna say hi.
Hi.
I'm gonna start off with the bottle of Developer by Jerome, whatever his name is, Russell. Like I said, this is 40 vol, which is the maximum. So I'm just gonna pour this in here. This is such a pain to get out. There's always so much left at the bottom that you have to like tap in. Right, so Developer is in the bowl. I am now gonna add a sachet of Jerome Russell's High Lift Bleach. I'm sorry about the rustling in the background. Hermione is playing with toys, otherwise it's crying instead, so if you can deal with that, that's cool. I'm using the bleach powder and I'm just going to pour that straight in, and it stinks. Open a window. Okay, so now that's fairly smooth, I'm going to add my conditioner. I'm just using Superdrug's Pro Vitamin Argan Oil Shine White Conditioner. And I'm gonna just kind of add that until I like the consistency. So I'm gonna start off with a small kind of blob and just mix that right in. Okay, so that's still quite thick for me. I'm gonna add a tiny bit more. So this is the consistency. It's not runny, but it's not like solid. Alright, so next thing you want to do is make sure your hair is really, really brushed. And if you've got any sort of sectioning clips, anything like that, even hair ties will do, then dig those babies out. I'm just going to use this big headband thingy, and I'm going to take the top half, which is so knotty even though I've just brushed it, and just shove it up in a little bun type thing. So now I'm going to get my gloves. I'm going to take my mixture here, and I'm just going to get a little bit on my brush, and I'm not really going to go for an ombre. I'm going to go for more of like a streaky balayage type thing. I'm just going to start applying down here on the ends, and then I'm going to work it up with the brush and feather it in a bit. So at the back I'm literally going to take quite a big section, just do the ends and work up again. The more you saturate the hair as well, the better it's going to develop, so don't be too light with it. Don't just kind of skimp on it, because it's not really going to do a lot and it's still going to damage your hair. So all I really want to do is kind of lighten up a bit about the front. So again, I'm just going to do the ends and then bring this up quite high there. I don't really like it when bleach is very precise. I like kind of a messy finish to it. I'm literally just gonna work that up very roughly. Brush it down vertically. And that's pretty much all I'm going to do to it. I literally just want to lift a few areas up to give it a bit more dimension. But yeah. So I'm going to leave it for about 25 minutes, maybe half an hour, and afterwards I think I'm going to either tone it a bit or maybe give it some colour. It's only been about 10 minutes and you can see that it's kind of lifting a little bit, like here. I'm probably not going to leave it for the full 25 minutes. I mean, a lot of time with bleach I think you can leave it up to like an hour and 40 minutes or something like that. Most of the time I do like 45 minutes, but because I'm only kind of like lifting it a little bit and just defining it a bit more, I'm only going to probably leave it another 5 minutes and then I'm going to go and wash it out. So I'll be back when the bleach is all washed out and we will go from there and decide on... You're very noisy. Yeah. So yeah, I'll be back. So this is my hair after the bleach. I've not tried it yet. It's you can see it's pretty brassy here, where I've obviously only left it in for like 15 minutes. But that's fine. I don't really want it very light. I just kind of want to lift it a little bit. So I think I am going to use the Mystic Purple. Actually, what I might do is mix a bit of the Mystic Purple with a bit of Live number 87, which I think is like a plummy colour, and I'm going to really dilute that down with conditioner. So it's more of a toner, but it might be have like a sort of lilac-y tint. Got my bowl, which has been cleaned. I don't have any gloves left, so I'm probably going to end up with purple hands, but it'll wash off, it's fine. Bit of lemon and baking soda, really gets it off. So I'm literally start with a drop of the Live 87. It comes out kind of like orangey, but it will go darker, so I'm not going to use a lot at all, literally just that. To that I'm going to add a drop of the Colour Freedom Mystic Purple. So that is literally all I've got in there. In fact, I might go a tiny bit more. There. We go for the same conditioner as I used in the bleach. Put a fair bit of that in. And then I'm going to give it a really good mix. So you can see that's like a really pale lilac. It's probably going to come out a bit darker depending on how long I leave it in my hair. The only thing with diluted colour is that you really need to sort of keep an eye on it to see the colour it's going. You can't just whack it on and, you know, leave it for a certain amount of minutes. You've just got to watch it with your eyes and stop when it's getting close to the colour you like. So with my soon to be purple hands, I'm literally just going to paste this on the areas I've pre-lightened. And sort of on the rest of my ends, just to blend it through a bit. So I'm just going to take the rest of the mixture and I'm literally going to put it in my hands and spread it through the lengths of my hair. It also works as a really good conditioning treatment, so I find when my hair gradually starts to go brassy again, you just calm down, love. Yeah, when my hair starts to go a bit brassy again, I usually like get an old lash pot or something and I make a mixture like this, put it in there, and then when I'm in the shower conditioning my hair, I'll use this sort of like once a week. Leave it in for like a couple minutes in the shower and then wash it off just to gradually, you know, set that colour down. But you can see already it's toned a lot better. I just spread that hair out. You can see here that's like starting to work. It's going a bit pinky purple. So hopefully, oh, my face is going to go purple too. Yeah, hopefully it's going to come out quite a nice colour. So I'm going to leave this on for about 5 minutes and then I'm going to wash it off and I'll be back with you. Hair is rinsed, face is washed. Can't really see the colour here, but I'm just going to blow dry it and we shall have a look. I'm back. So this is the finished product. As you can see, where I've added the, what's it called? The plummy dark. It is like a proper dark dye. It's not like a coloured dye, but it's the Live 87. So it does make your hair very, very, very dark. So you can see even just that tiny drop has really darkened down where I bleached it. But I really love this colour. It's kind of like an auburney dark. I don't know, but I just think it goes really nicely. You can see here where the hair was lighter and it's gone slightly purple, but that's fine. I really like it. So obviously there was a patch that I pre-lightened. So once this fades, it should go to like quite a nice natural blonde as well. So you can just keep chopping it up or you can leave it when it fades, whatever you prefer, but I am really loving this. So yeah. Let me know what you think of this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Comment if you want to see how I do my hair like this. I will put a video up for you soon. Any products I've used will be linked in the down bar. So yeah, I'll be back with another video very soon.